A couple of weeks ago, actually about 3 weeks ago, a friend of mine, she was going through drug rehab, and she came back to the house and she said that a counselor gave her this information about this website to look at. Something called Trebetti Foundation. So I said, well, let's go on the site, check it out. So I go on it, and as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to go. So they had an introductory meeting in Chicago. And I said, oh, what the heck, I'll go check it out. And so I went, and that night, I met Mr. Trebetti. We had our blessing. This was on a Friday night. And after the blessing, he said they're having some personal blessings the next morning at someone's house. You're welcome to come. So I said, I'll stick around Chicago and check it out in the morning. So I went and found the house and that night, so I knew where I was at. And I found a place to sleep. And I called this friend that I'd met the next morning. So I woke up and I said, I feel full. I felt like nothing mattered. Like I had everything. As if my past was gone. And I felt clear. And this is just a small group blessing. So I called this friend. I said, let's meet for coffee, which I really didn't need coffee either. I was like, oh, yes. So I kind of had to force it down. So this friend shows up and he said, Randy, I've had so many back surgeries and I live on pain meds and I slept like a baby last night and didn't even take my pain meds. And he said, there's so to this, what this guy's doing. I said, I know what I told him. I said, I feel full. I had his other friend that he's been trying to get a woman for like 15 years. Like a few days after my blessing, and he was telling me he just met these 3 women that all of a sudden have come into his life that he really likes them. And they like him, and, they do a lot of the same things together. So I said, well, I asked him, so, well, when did this happen? He said, it's not like Monday. I said, okay. So immediately I called Fred, Fred is like, he's like the president's husband of Trebetti. I said, Fred, what's going on here? All my friends are having these crazy things happen to them, coming into their life, this great stuff. He said, it's the ripple effect. He says, you're so connected with your friends that they're getting all this benefit from you going. So I said, well, that's pretty cool.